Get Heavy Podcast, hosted by Craig Casamas and John Scheimer.
What happened?
I'm fucking. So it's Sunday. It's noon. The kids are gone. Kids are at mom's house. I'm like, okay. Like, I'm trying to. I've noticed that I've in life recently, I haven't like paid much attention to like time and like what it is, and like how like stuff takes time. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how I was existing. Basically, I wasn't paying attention to time. I never did.
Okay.
Right? I just always looked at stuff as like tasks. Like, okay, when this gets done, I go do that and stuff like that. Not like, oh, I need to be done by this time. Which is weird because I really lived on schedules, you know, like
Sure.
I had schedules that I lived on, but whatever. I don't know where I'm going with this. But basically, like, I've realized that like in the quarantine, I spend a lot of time just sitting around wasting time.
Yeah.
Thinking that I have all the time in the world. And then I realize I don't have any time to do shit. And anyway, so it's like, you know, like something like I'm cooking taquitos right now in the kitchen. Something like that where I'm just like, oh, I'm gonna cook taquitos, and then I don't think about it for like 45 minutes. And then I'm like, shit, it's been 45 minutes.
Then you burn the shit out of your taquitos?
No, I didn't burn the shit out of my taquitos. I just forgot to cook them in general. Just like,
so you hadn't even started them.
Yeah, I hadn't even started them. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, that's a tough one, dude. I mean, I get, you know, it's so easy to get sidetracked, especially right now, man.
I get sidetracked with everything. But anyways, so then like my nephew was just, my roommate nephew was just leaving. And he's like never here, and he's about to move out.
Oh, he is?
So yeah, he's moving out. We have someone else moving in. But he's like never here, and he just like comes, gets his laundry, and goes to leave and leaves the door open, and one of the cats goes running out.
Oh,
that's nice. When I was like, God, fuck you.
I heard you cussing in the background. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, I might be a fucking minute.
You got him though.
So, but then, and then in that whole time, I still didn't put in my taquitos, so that's what I had to go do. And now I'm just air frying my taquitos just to see if that works.
Oh, you got one of those air fryers?
Fuck yeah.
I want to try one of those.
It's like a single man's dream, or whatever the fuck I am. A person living in a different house.
Oh, you're
that person's dream.
A man in limbo's dream.
Yeah, limbo. When a man lives in limbo.
John Limbo Scheimer, dude.
John Limbo Scheimer. It's like the perfect thing between it's like if an oven was a microwave.
Right.
Because it has like a timer and it turns off. So you don't have to like, you know, go be like, oh shit.
So it solves your problems in the fact that you don't have to remember the time.
Yeah, I guess that's where I was going with the whole thing.
Hey man, when life throws you lemons, air fry taquitos.
We fuck it and we make it taquitos. You know, you actually put lemons on top of the taquitos. You know. Yeah. So look at that. It came full circle.
But you're not eating corn burritos. You're eating taquitos, meatless.
I'm eating vegan taquitos from Whole Foods. Whole Foods. Okay. So yesterday, I'm like chilling, got the kids. I'm like, what should we do for dinner? What sounds easy? I'm like, you know what? I want a pizza from Whole Foods. They do whole pizzas, you know.
Oh, they do, yeah, that's right.
And every pizza they do has a vegan option.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go do that. Okay, can I order on the phone? No, they don't have like which pizzas they want.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna go over there and I'll just wait. You know, I'm like, I'll do like shopping for like the 10 or 15 minutes it takes for them to cook the pizza. You know.
Mm-hmm.
I go and they're like, all right, it'll be like 40 minutes. They tell me 40 minutes and I'm like, okay, whatever, fine. I go sit in my car. I watch like the basketball game because I'm like, I don't want to walk around Whole Foods for 40 minutes. Like that'll be like a $500 trip.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Bezos is going to come down and shake your fucking change out of your pockets. You know?
I just be like, oh, okay, yeah, exactly. Jeff, you know, like.
Totally.
you know, I feel like the longer you're there, like that, like almost like Jeff Bezos like starts to like appear in places. You know, it's like some weird mist. It's like
I need more. I need more.
It's like in Percy Jackson, the Golden Lotus. They go to a casino called the Golden Lotus, and like they feel like they're there for like 30 minutes, and they're there for like 6 days.
Right. Yeah. That's how Whole Foods feels.
So, but anyway, so I go.
I don't shop there. That place is fucking ridiculous.
I don't shop there either. I shop at Grocery Outlet, where you get 6 bags of groceries for $150.
Right. Exactly.
You know what I mean?
You gotta roll the dice when you go in there, though. You don't know what they got.
You do gotta roll the dice when you go in there.
It's like the purest form of communism shopping, dude.
I only go there for either 6 bags of groceries or nothing.
Right. Yeah. It's one of the.
I don't go for this like I'm gonna go spend like $40 at Grocery Outlet.
Right.
I go spend $150 at Grocery Outlet.
Well, I was thinking about it the other day because I went in there, and I had to just grab a couple things. You know what I mean? And then you start looking around, and you're like, and I was like, this is like true communism shopping. Like you have whatever they have there, and it changes every fucking week. And good luck, and that's all you get. You know what I mean? I was like, this is fucking weird, dude. This is weird, man. You know?
But yeah, so anyway, so I go sit in the car for like 15, 20 minutes, just like trying to kill time, so I'm not shopping the whole time. And I'm like, all right, I can go in there safely and just get like a few fun things. You know what I mean? Some good things. Hey, all right. I go in there, and I'm like, okay, cool. Get like, you know, just a couple things as I'm like making my way to the pizza place, you know, because it's on the opposite side. So I just go there. I'm like, all right, cool, fine. Throw it in, go to the checkout spot. And I'm just like not really paying attention. I'm trying to get like my Amazon Prime things. I get the discount, you know, you get like 10% off if you scan your Amazon Prime or whatever. And I look over, I'm like, oh, cool, 1 bag. And I'm just like doing, and I look down at the thing to put my cart to scan the thing, and she's like, oh, I already scanned it, and the total is $103
for 1 fucking bag of groceries.
For 1 bag and a pizza.
Dude, fuck that place, man. That's
ridiculous. And a couple of things of soda, like a couple like 12 packs of like soda water, but like, damn, that's just hard.
It is, dude. It's brutal. I like Costco because you can get the bulk, but you can't get out of Costco without $400 fucking dollars. I mean, or $300 minimum if you're going to do real shopping. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you got like 6 large its, and that's it. You know what I mean? I got 150 loaves of bread and fucking 16 gallons of milk. Perfect. That's it. But yeah, it's ridiculous, dude. Yeah, I don't know that. It's a weird world out there, you know.
I mean, it's a weird world. It's just, I don't know. I mean, I don't think shopping is just bizarre. I haven't done it in a while, so I keep hunting it down the road. So
I like that you went and sat in your car and didn't like walk around the river park or.
I mean, I got my boot.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, your leg lifted it.
I'm still not limping. And I feel like I've pushed it a lot. I pushed it a lot yesterday. I kind of went like swimming in the ocean and like.
Oh, okay.
You know, made it like I feel like I need to give it a little bit of a break.
There you go. That's fine.
Don't need to go window shop at River Park with my
your boot on.
Don't need to go check out the Container Store. You know, the Container Store is good. You know.
That's a weird one. How is that a thing? A whole fucking warehouse full of just like storage things.
Have you looked at the demographics of society?
Well, yeah, that's true. I guess. I mean, yeah. We deserve a Container Store, is what you're saying.
We live in this weird world where it's just like the consume aspect of humanity is just crazy. That's crazy. It's crazy, like how like people don't really talk about just the simple basics of like how much we just mindlessly consume.
Oh yeah, dude, it's built into your fucking mind. Even me, who like doesn't like to go shopping. Like the second I don't have anything to do, I'll go to a store. It's fucking weird, and I don't even like it. You know what I mean? But I'll find myself in like Big Five.
Yeah.
You're like fishing shit. You're like, how many more fish
I spend my money on?
I need here?
what could I spend my money on? Oh,
yeah, it's fucking crazy. It's just built in. Like, it's so weird, man. Like, I mean, it's not weird. It's by design. Obviously, whatever they've been doing to us the last 50 fucking 60 years is work. But
yeah, it's weird.
I find, you hear that like term retail therapy, and you're like, how is that a fucking thing, dude? You know what I mean? Like, how is that a thing?
It is.
It is. I mean, people feel better when they go spend money. It actually makes them feel like they're actually like worth a shit. It's fucking crazy. You know what I mean? Rather than going for a run or a hike or a bike ride or spend some time with your family, you fucking go walk through a mall and eat a fucking pretzel, and now you feel like you're a part of something.
Yeah.
Crazy to me, dude. And I do it. I totally fucking do it. I just do it in my little niches. I'll go to Turner's or fucking Big Five, or I'll go to fucking Costco. It's weird, man. I don't go clothes shopping, but I do it. We do it on Instagram. You know what I mean? Those ads get me all the time, dude.
I think I've decided to. I haven't decided, but like lately I've been thinking that I need to start having conversations away from my phone, because anytime that me and my friends talk about some sort of anything, it pops up as an ad on my phone.
Yeah, it's insane. They're definitely listening. Like me and Rosie are back on the keto thing, and she'll mention it or something, and fucking immediately there'll be an ad on Facebook for some keto fucking program, some recipes, some meal, fucking whatever. It's like they're definitely listening, dude. They're listening right now. I mean, Bezos is listening.
And everyone's worried about the COVID chip.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah. Have you heard the rumors about it? How they're gonna start tracking your every movement, and seeing all that stuff. No, you haven't heard that.
I just stopped. As soon as someone says anything that's like that kind of shit, I'm just like, okay.
Dude, here's one that I actually, me and Rosie were talking about the other day, is that, I was seeing those things on Facebook that were saying like how people were trying to say pedophilia is an actual fucking thing, right? So do you know what that's from? That whole entire post, like that thread?
No, I don't know.
Trying to say pedophilia is a sexual orientation, right? So there's this meme going around all over the place.
No,
right? And people were fucking freaking out or whatever. But Rosie brought it to my attention, and she's one of the rare people that reads articles, like actually reads them, like doesn't just look at the headlines and 2 paragraphs and goes, fuck. Like she'll read the whole thing. But she saw in New York Times, here, I'll share it. She saw in the New York Times the other day that basically what's happening is the QAnon people are hijacking the Save the Children movement. So they're posting memes and shit like that, like about, pedophile being a basic, like how people are saying that pedophilia is a sexual orientation now and all that, and to get people outraged, right? So they start clicking on it, and it has this hashtag that's Save the Children. And then, and what it does is it opens up the conversation for all these, like they're going on all these parenting websites and shit, and then that gives them the avenue in the end to start stating all the like ridiculous QAnon bullshit about how like Hillary and all the Democrats are eating babies, and you know what I mean? Like it's pretty amazing, man. Like
if you remember the 2016 election, remember it was the fake things were the the 37th person in the Clinton personal ring has been murdered. Remember everyone?
Oh yeah.
Clintons was being murdered.
Oh yeah, there was a bunch
and
like
no
50
one was talking about it. And they're, you know what I mean? Like, there's the 50th murder. That was all like the Russian shit.
That definitely. It is
all that cute. Yeah.
There is some sketchy shit, that they've done for sure.
So one of our recent, I should email you. One of our recent guests on the show, JoJo. He fucking was texting me the other day. What the fuck was he texting me? He texted me a bunch of QAnon shit. Like, not just like, he posted some shit on Instagram, and I was like, God damn. He's like, bro. He's like, you don't even know. Some of my people are fucking into this shit, and they send me some crazy shit.
He's not on it.
No.
No, it's nuts, dude, because if you read the article, like, Basically, the idea in a nutshell is to create a groundswell of concern by flooding social media with posts about human trafficking, joining parenting Facebook groups, and glomming onto hashtag campaigns like Save the Children, which began as a legitimate fundraising campaign for Save the Children charity. Then the followers can shift the conversation to baseless theories about who they believe is doing the trafficking, a cabal of nefarious elites that include Tom Hanks, Oprah Winfrey, the Pope, and Jeff basically tying it all in with the Hillary, and then they're saying that like Hillary and them eat babies in order to gain their blood to live forever and shit. You're like, oh my god, dude, it's and obviously through all the QAnon shit, like there's some shit that has a little bit of validity, and then there's shit like that where it's just like you're like, dude, how much are you guys willing to believe? And then not only that, to like have to fucking jump onto real campaigns, you know what I mean, to like try to spread that shit is just so fucking weird to me, man.
Like I'm very much a person, like when it's like when I see something that's like, oh my god, that's some fucking crazy, like when it's pretty identifiable when it's like crazy racist right wing fucking weirdo shit.
Oh right? Yeah.
Just like a fucking crazy liberal left wing fucking shit.
Yeah, for sure.
But as soon as anybody starts doing anything baseless or like, like it just completely, I can't listen to any of them.
Oh yeah, it's ridiculous.
As soon as it's like something stupid, someone says something fucking stupid, I'm like, you lost me. You lost me completely, and I'm never coming back to this.
That's weird. It's weird because you do, that is the general reaction now. Whereas before, like, you used to be able to hear your friends say a bunch of dumb shit, and you're like, you're a fucking idiot. You know what I mean? But now it's like the culture is like you draw a line. Well, I can tolerate a lot, but there's certain shit that it's like you start hijacking like fucking real, human trafficking shit that's really going on. You know what I mean? It's like, oh fuck you, man.
You delete. I deleted my Facebook. I deleted my Facebook a while ago, and it's been actually insanely nice.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah.
Really nice not having Facebook. Like, I kind of like I look at ESPN a lot now, or like I look at like stuff that's just like I'm like, oh, but it's really nice not having Facebook. But I had friends that were like would post like they wouldn't post like the QAnon stuff, and the thing is like. Anyone that would ever post a QAnon link saying like, oh my God, this is the truth, I would never click on the link, and I would always just be like, I don't want to see your shit ever again. Thank you very much. I wouldn't block them. I would just fucking unfollow. I would just do an unfollow going like,
snooze them.
Look, we could still be friends. We could still be friends on this digital platform, but I don't got to see your bullshit.
Right.
I don't want to know this. I don't want to know this about you. I want to like you. I want to fucking, when I see you, I want to think of the reasons that I'm friends with you on this stupid platform to begin with.
Right.
Or more than likely, I'm meeting you for the first time.
Yeah, it's a weird one, man. I don't know how to fucking
but people would post the whole like fucking oh my gosh, this Hollywood pedophile ring, but it wouldn't be any links. It would just be like, I can't believe people aren't talking about this. It'd be like a meme or something like that. And I knew that like, and people were like serious about it. And then I found out it was the whole QAnon thing. And I was just like, I don't know where the world is anymore.
Right. Well, and the sad part is that Hollywood is fucking gross. You see it. You saw it with the Harvey Weinsteins and the fucking, the power structures that are set up. Even Netflix, dude. Netflix just got in trouble the other day. Did you see that thing? For that fucking movie they put out called Cuties?
No.
Oh my god, dude. It's like based off of a French film. It's an 11-year-old girl that runs away from home and joins a free-spirited dance crew. And basically the cover image is a bunch of like 11-year-olds super fucking in bikinis and sexy dancing on it. And everyone's like, hey, what the fuck, man? Right. And then Netflix is like, oh, we're so sorry. We didn't fucking know. Like these places are inherently creepy, dude. You see it. I'm not saying there's a child sex ring, but there is absolutely, when you look at Kevin Spacey and all these fucking weirdos that have been pulled out of the fucking the end of the ether, you know what I mean, for being fucking absolute creeps their whole entire career. You see that, yes, Hollywood is gross. It's fucking gross. You know,
right.
but is it an orchestrated fucking sex child trafficking ring? I don't know. You know what I mean? It may be, it may not be, but I'm not willing to spread that shit on the internet far and wide without any actual proof. You know what I mean? Besides the ones that have come out, the Harvey Weinsteins or Kevin Spacey's, the fucking creepy ass directors, you know, shit like that. You know, your Roman fucking Polanski, you know, those fucking creeps. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, those guys deserve to be outed, but you can't just chalk everything up to being a fucking, and everything's not a pre-planned thing, you know?
Yeah, exactly. And it's not that I don't have a, I don't want to think, I don't want to be like, oh, I just don't believe it because I don't want to believe it. I just have a hard time believing that that these people are that this whole thing is just some big orchestrated plan.
Well, it's the fucking dumb part, because
you know what I mean?
Humans, we're such morons that we think that it is. You know what I mean? We think that there is a massive fucking, the whole entire government's been run by this fucking core group of people, and in certain ways it is true, but in certain ways it's just not. They take advantage of the situations that come about. Yeah. You know what I mean? I don't think everything is no one's that fucking good, man. Like, can you pre-plan your whole entire life like that 100 years in advance and pull it off? No, no one fucking can, dude. You know what I mean? Because you can't account for social shifts, cultural shifts. You can't account for that shit. But what you can do is be so fucking powerful that when it does shift, you figure out a way to capitalize on it. That's absolutely fucking possible.
Right.
You know?
Right.
Fucking gross. But Hollywood's gross, dude. Hollywood's fucking gross. You know, you see it all the time.
Yeah.
Toxic fucking culture. But is it is the whole entire thing an organized pedophile ring? I don't fucking think so. You know what I mean? People forget that things can exist at the same time.
I just have a hard time, like, when someone wants to talk to me about one thing, but then it's backed by this other thing. I'm just like, no.
Yeah. And we don't know what to believe anymore. You know?
We're about taquitos.
Get them taquitos.
They come out like chimichangas.
Ooh, nice. Dude, have you heard fucking the audio of Trump's sister talking shit about him?
No, I haven't. Yet. Is it good?
Oh, it's pretty good, dude. Yeah, look, I mean, she's, you know, her name is Marianne Trump Berry, which is.
Can we listen to it?
Yeah, I got it queued up right now. Check this out.
This goddamn tweet and the lie. Oh my God, I'm talking too freely, but you know, the change of stories, the lack of preparation, the lying, the holy. He's appealing to the base. What they're doing with the kids at the border. I mean,
fuck, dude. It's insane. Yeah, there's I mean, I don't even know, you know what I mean? She's just like, there's probably more too, but that's the only.
Is that it?
So far.
Is there more?
No, I think there might be. I'll find it.
He's always been this way. I mean, I guess. I mean,
But he was a tough kid, right?
He was a brat.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I don't mean tough. That
they said
I mean,
to
a brat or
school.
temper tantrums.
I drove him around New York City to try to get him into college. He ended up in Fordham. I got him in somehow. Before I had any real Catholic roots.
Right.
But I mean, I didn't get him in, but I know he didn't get into college. And he went to Fordham for 1 year, and then he got into University of Pennsylvania. I guess he had somebody take the exams.
No way.
And
he had somebody take his entrance exams?
SATs or whatever.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus. You're kidding.
That's what I believe. I even remember the name.
Oh, man.
But then he you know.
I mean, that's
now when you do, when he does stories, he never mentions Fordham.
Of course not.
Oh, my God.
No, he went to the Wharton School, which also isn't true. He didn't go. He went to the University of Pennsylvania.
Went to University of Pennsylvania.
I took a couple of classes, I guess, at Wharton.
Oh, that's insane. But that's him. So, and he, I did his homework for him. I mean,
It's fucking crazy, dude.
Just leveling him. What do you think his brother died of?
I don't know, man. COVID. That'd be my best guess. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's hard to, they've been pretty hush hush about it, right?
No report of how he died.
Yeah, and that's odd. You know what I mean? All right, here's another one. Hold on. Let me get this fucker queued up. Yeah, I don't know, man. His announcement that his brother died came swift and nothing to do with it. I'd like to see what the fucking, I'm sure the QAnon guys are saying that Hillary Clinton fucking killed him. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's crazy, dude. It's ridiculous. I don't know. Here, it's queuing up right now.
The person that killed Jeffrey Epstein killed him.
What? Yeah. Here, ready? Let's see.
he once tried to take credit for me. Well, where would you be without me? I said, you say that one more time, I will level you. Jesus. Because in 1981, he had Roy Cohn call Reagan, who had to be a woman appointed to in New Jersey to a federal court, because Reagan's running for re-election, and he was desperate for the female vote. I mean, I said, you had Cohn make one phone call, and I've done everything since then. Did you make Chief Justice Rehnquist appoint me the head criminal justice? No, he didn't. I said, you ever mention that one more time, I will wipe you out, and I would.
I will wipe you out, dude. Can you imagine your fucking sister hates you that much?
Is his sister still alive?
Yeah, I think this is pretty recent, dude. I don't know, though.
But anyway, no, I mean, and Donald's out for Donald, period. When he started to say something to me, boy, look at what I've done for you. And I said, you have done nothing. Deliberately. I have never asked him for a favor since 1981, when I was being highly considered to go in the federal court on my own merits. I never used the name Trump. It was never part of my makeup. Right. Until John and I got married, I had to make the transition. But long story being short, Reagan was the president, and can you ask Roy Cohn, to call Reagan, because they were like kissing buddies. The next day I had the nomination. I probably would have gotten it on the merits anyway. Reagan was running for re-election. He needed a woman. A woman, yeah. And I was top government prosecutor in the United States. Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy, dude. I mean, I don't understand how everything going on. You watch someone that's absolutely has basically said for himself only and his friend and his followers. You know what I mean? How are you going to support that, dude?
I said, no. Why not? I said, I don't watch much television at all. Pause. What do you do? I read. Pause. What do you read? Books. You don't watch Fox?
That's insane, dude.
Books.
Books? What do you mean? I read books. I just don't even know, man. I don't even understand it. It's bananas to me.
I'm amazed that we need people like Trump's sister to come out, and people are still like, yeah, see, look, he is crazy. People like look at, you know what I mean? Like, there's people that still believe him, basically. There's people that are still like, oh, he's fucking great.
Yeah, it's fucking bananas, dude. I just don't understand it. I don't know. We'll see what happens. You know, there's just this guy. You have an open sitting president basically admitting on fucking national television that he is trying to undermine the fucking U.S. Postal Service in order to basically manipulate his own election, and that's not a fucking enough, dude. You know what I mean? Like, that's not enough. I mean, that's treason for sure. You know what I mean? Like, and his fucking, and everyone better fucking remember this shit, dude. You know, every one of these fucking crusty motherfuckers that support him in office, they should all be fucking all voted out. You know what I mean? Like, they should be ripped out of their fucking seats, honestly, by an angry mob. But they should definitely be minimum fucking voted out. You know what I mean? I can't believe they let that shit go on, dude.
I want to live
you know.
I want to live in a country where the government resigns when shit goes bad.
Right, that'd be nice. Yeah. And they fucking should. They should resign fucking 30 years ago, every one of them. Yeah. You know what I mean? These guys, they need limits in the office. They need fucking limits. They need fucking less pay, less vacation, less fucking benefits. You know what I mean? They need to live like we fucking live. You know what I mean?
Struggle.
Yeah, it'd be nice.
I have to switch my Wi-Fi. I have to switch my Wi-Fi's real quick. My Wi-Fi's real bad.
Yeah, man. All right. Well, we're getting into our section. Something we're going to be starting for the Patreon guys of our video of the week. I found this one earlier today. I've seen it before, but it's worth noting. So hold on. Let me get this queued up here. This is one of my favorites. Look at this fucking monster right here.
Dude, is that a foot? Is that a foot or a burrito? Is he eating her foot?
That's a foot, dude. Look at that. Look how hard this fool is just drilling her foot, dude. Look at this.
Like, did the person yell? Did the person yell or something like that?
I don't know. I don't. You can't hear. There's no volume on it.
No audio.
Let's get that one again. Let's get that one again. Okay, first of all, he's driving a work truck, so he obviously works somewhere. You know what I mean?
So you know that they nasty,
dude. That's at a fucking stoplight, brother.
No, that's like a cop spotlight.
Kinda, it could be, but it's got a beacon on the top, so it could be a work truck.
Spotlight. It's a cop spotlight.
Dude, hold on, let's see that again. Look at this motherfucker, dude. Oh, dude, Rosie watched it like 4 or 5 times, and she's like, "Is it a burrito? It's a burrito." And I'm like, "It's not a fucking burrito." You know what I mean?
I watched it a few times yesterday, and I thought I was like, "It's a burrito. It's a burrito."
Oh, that's not a burrito, dude.
A foot burrito.
That's a fucking foot. You see how he jams that bad boy into his mouth?
He deep-throated the foot.
Her foot, and she is so nonchalant, like this is a no big deal for her. It's a fucking. This happens a lot.
I don't even think she was filming it. I think she was just like texting.
No, she's on like Facebook or something, scrolling on Instagram while it's happening, dude. That's insane.
That must be a normal thing for her.
It has to be. I don't even know. You can't unsee it. You know what I mean? So that's our video of the week. So I'd like to give a big shout out to all the Patreon subscribers so far, which Bob Wilcox, you're the first, and our baddest motherfucker. I appreciate it, brother. We look forward to getting some more. Mr. Bobby. Anyway, we're going to be doing bonus episodes once a week. And thank you for your support. And always let us know if you got questions, comments, concerns, anything you want to talk about. You can listen to it on the audio, or we're going to do the video as well. So, all right, guys. Love you.